Hello! We're getting back into Wind Waker today. So, I've done a few things in between stream. I didn't do anything in the game, but I did make some slight modifications to... I think... Hold on. Let me unplug and replug my controller back in because it's drifting. Oh, there we go. So, some things that I changed. I put in the widescreen patch, so we don't need to turn that off anymore. And you may look at the sail and see something's a little different, because we have the brisk sail now. It's not originally in the GameCube game, but this will make traveling a lot faster. It's like the swift sail from the Wii U version. So this will make traveling a little bit better for us. So we have that, so things might go a little bit faster. I've also put in some other quality of life mods, which should help a bit. I've been reading Fleetway Sonic and Peter David's Hulk recently. I like both of them. You know, I like Fleetway Sonic. I like Hulk a whole lot too. One day I'll do a thing talking about Hulk. Ooh, I went the wrong way. I meant to be going the other way, but that's not a problem with this sail. Yeah. I've been catching up on IDW, by which I mean watching a comic dub. I've been enjoying them a lot. I really like what's happening at IDW too. Like, which comic dub are you watching? I know there's like a couple out there. There's like one big one, but I'm just curious which comic dub you're going for. Oh, no, it was not close enough. He is not wanting my food. Why does he not want my bait? You know about Hypersonic and Sonic Mania Plus. I know there's stuff in the files. Oh, we're talking about the mod? The new thing that came out? I haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to. Or am I mixing things up? Sorry, I'm very sick today. I'm like mixing up 100 things in my brain. I'm like I'm a little bit out of it today. I do apologize. Headline of the day, Japan has officially recognized March 7th as TE37 Day, a day that celebrates the now 30-year-old TE37 wheels that are the most popular in car culture. I did not know that about car stuff. I don't know a whole lot about, but I do think it's interesting to hear about. Oh, I hit that. Okay. I was so worried I was gonna crash directly into that squid. So my plan today is we're going to get the iron boots, but then I also want to do a little bit of side questing because we've been neglecting some of the side quest stuff. And I think that would be fun to do, because I like a lot of the side quests in this game. Thank you. I appreciate that. You can now play as Hypersonic like in the mod or without the mod. I gotta... Ah! I don't want to get hit. Hold on. Stop. Okay. There we go. Oh, did that not count? Hold on. Am I too close? Do I need to be, like, further away? Hold on. Do I need to be outside of it? Okay, that's what. I need to hit the dragon. What if this mod made Tetra, Sonic, Tetra, and Zelda is just Sonic in a dress? That would be funny. You started with Adrenaline Dubs and you moved to Corby Cubby. I need to actually listen to some of the because honestly, I only read the comics. I don't check out too many of the dubs, but I should be doing that. I think. I'm probably going the wrong way. I want that. Last time Amy got her hammer and killed a giant bird, this is what happened. Sliding. Oh, I don't want to fall. The dubs help me beat. That's fair. That's completely fair. Dubs, I think dubs are good. It helps people get into it if there's like a reason they can't read like that. So I completely understand. I just know I usually just end up reading it. But that's just me. So I know tons of people will check out the dubs, and I think like dubs are really good, both as like an accessibility tool and. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I literally don't think I'm gonna make it. Can you not run and jump in this game? You can. I'm taking my time to make sure I get these jumps. Oh, am I gonna even be able to make it? I don't think I am. I'm gonna try to do this super fast. This might be my best bet, is this way. How would I make an absolute Sonic the Hedgehog comic? This is a great question. Because, like, the whole thing about absolute, it's like, what if everything went wrong? Or, like, it's, like, supposed to be, like, a corrupted version of the universe. So how would I, like, actively corrupt Sonic's story? So that's a really good question. Got the iron boots. Got to say I haven't caught up with the comics in quite a while. I know what happens in them, I just haven't sat down to read them. That's fair. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with stuff. I completely get it. Let me get them. And iron boots. Absolute Eggman the size of a wrecking ball. That would be fun. God, I'm trying to think, like, how would you do it? This is a great expression. How would I turn the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog into a comic? Well, like, it could be just like the original gag stuff. Ooh, what's down here? There's some dudes to fight down here. Pots. Alright, let's. Oh, we gotta get the hammer out. Oh, and I gotta. What's wrong with my controller? It's not letting me jump. It's only doing the side jump. Hold on, it's doing it again. Whoa. I'm not touching the controller. Wow. Hold on. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, let me turn on and off the thing. That's crazy. Hold on. That's crazy. I don't know what's happening. What is this happening? I literally turned off the controller. Hold on. Give me one second. Let me mute it. Hold on. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. Hold on. Let me put in a save state real fast, and I'm gonna close and reopen it. Save state. Save to slot. We'll just save over slot 1. And exit. Yes. I don't know why that happened. That's crazy, though. Okay. We're gonna reopen this. I'm also unplugging, plugging back in, resetting everything. So it can't be anything. But to answer the question, early days Archie has the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog vibe. So I think you could just do that. All right. And load state, load from slot. Whoa, it's still happening. That's crazy. What is happening right now? This didn't... I tested this earlier. Oh my god. I'm like looking like, could something be like awry? Hold on. Let me plug in a different controller. See if that does anything for us. Let me unplug this whole brick of USB stuff. Okay. That fixed it. I don't know why that happened. Now it's fixed. It's fixed now. But I rebooted the whole thing for no good reason. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why that happened. And... hold on. Now it's fine. Okay. Everything's good now. I'm so sorry. Except some buttons aren't working. What is happening? I've never had, like, stuff like this happen. So, like, the left trigger isn't working. Let's try the other controller, because maybe it's just this controller. This was working before stream. It's always on stream this stuff happens. We're gonna close and reopen one more time. Okay. Alright. No, I don't want that to happen. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. This... it's still not working. Controller... Now nothing's working. Okay. I don't know what's going on. This is... I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what's happened that I keep getting these, like, technical issues. Alright, let's try rebooting it again. Let's close everything out. I'm so sorry. I was like so prepared going into this stream, like to have everything ready, like it's gonna be good. I've put on all these quality of life mods, I've tested it, and then it doesn't work. I don't think it's because of the widescreen though. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm just starting it normally without loading the save state. Everything is working. Everything is working. Now we're going to load the save state and see if that... It's the save state that's the problem. I don't understand. I don't understand how it's the save state's problem. Okay, I guess I just have to repeat some stuff, but that's fine. We will speed run this real fast. Alright, let's... Because it was fine, and then it wasn't. I don't understand that at all. I'm so sorry, y'all. Somehow this is the fault of the French. Antoine! Streamer's curse at its finest? Yeah. Very true. And yeah, this should be fast anyway. Is the save state drunk? I think it saved whatever technical issue was happening. Like, I think whatever technical issue wasn't my controller or my setup. I think it was something in the game that was going wrong. We're gonna speed this. We're not even gonna bother to get the we're not gonna bother to get the extra thing. Get hypersonic without mod, just watch the video of how to get hypersonic. If I go back to Sonic Mania for a stream, I will do that. Alright, I'm not gonna bother to feed the fish right now, just because I want to get this done. Do you like how they made the IDW Sonic comics to the game? You mean like how they're like canonical to the games? I think that's a fun idea. Like, I like that. So I'm a little, like, have a different view of the, of the comics, and I've had this different view for, like, a while, is that my view of the comics has always been, because the comics are the most consistent thing of Sonic media, there's always, like, a comic going on, so I've always viewed it as, like, oh, well, the comics are, like, the main continuity of my brain, and then, like, the games are like OVA movies. So like, imagine if I was reading the Dragon Ball manga and then was periodically interrupting it for like the movies. That's always how I viewed it. And I know, oh, that's like a weird way to view it, but it's like, it's always how I've seen it. And that was even the case when it was like Archie was the book, because I'm like, I know Archie doesn't fit, but I like reading this as like the main material, and the games are like the interspersed movie events. And I get with Dragon Ball the movies aren't canon, but like I just how I always kind of my relationship with them. I was not close enough. There we go. What's your favorite show, Sonic X or Sonic Boom? Between those two specifically, I would say Sonic X. Let's go run this real fast. Just between those two specifically, I would say Sonic X. But I think overall Sat AM might be my favorite. There are times I kind of wish the comics were a second canon. I like how they are canon to the games. I just wish it was introduced better. So the way I've always viewed it in like a multimedia franchise is that I have in my head this thing called like the hierarchy of canon. In which like you look at a franchise and then like there's the main thing and that like supersedes everything, and then you like look at everything, it's like, all right, where does everything else fall? So like the games for Sonic are the first tier of canon. If the games say something explicitly, we can't argue with that unless another game argues with it. Then like the comics I think are the most important after that. And then you can get into, like, TV show stuff after that. And, like, that's how I kind of view it. It's like you just kind of tier it downward of, like, this is what's important here. And, like, as a comic book fan, that's how I've always viewed it, too. Like, but it's, like... So, like... What I think about, so like, let's say you're a Spider-Man comic reader. Spider-Man's in practically every comic book. So like, what's important? Well, the things that are important are the things in the book titled Spider-Man, and if something happens in the book titled X-Men with Spider-Man, and it contradicts it, it's like, well, that one's not important right now. That's kind of how I view it. Favorite moment from Sonic X? There's a lot... I like Season 3 a whole lot, which is the Meta-X arc. I like that one a whole lot. All the moments I'm thinking of are, like, from that. I'm trying to think of pick out a specific one. In terms of like something being funny though, I do laugh really hard at the moment that's like, do you think Shadow's okay? And then they hard cut to him yelling, and Sonic's like, I'm sure he's fine. Would you like to continue, please? Just got here, what are we doing? Well, I experienced a glitch in the game and I had to reboot. So hammer. We're gonna go back down there, because maybe down there is what's causing the issue. I did watch Sonic Prime, did like it better than Boom. I think I like Boom and Prime about the same. I have not watched either in their complete entirety. I know, I think I gave Prime so much more of a chance, though, and I just came away with like, oh, this is not for me. Like I didn't finish Sonic Prime, so I don't think I can have much of an opinion on it, but I know when I was like watching it, and I was like watching it after work, and I was like, I don't really want to finish this. You will submit to the hammer. Okay, I'm just gonna get the armor off of you, and then you're gonna get the hammer. God. I'm getting whomped a little bit. Alright, you're gonna learn. What did we learn? Why doesn't the hammer wreck knights? Because they're not expecting me to try to use the hammer like this. I need to... Okay. And... I still hope Prime variants like Rusty Rose show up in other media. I think Rusty Rose might be the best part of that show. Because she's a more interesting idea. I keep needing to switch back to this. Hi, Darth. You missed all my technical issues. Well, that's fine, I guess. Did I ever mention how much fun I have watching Godzilla vs. Gigan? Godzilla vs. Gigan is a fun movie. I always think about the shot where they, like, it's Gigan destroying the city, and then they, like, cut to the inside of a building. It looks like there's, like, a baby, like, a toy, like a baby doll or something, just sitting in a chair, but it's, like, a full-size person. All that for rupees. All that for the joy of battle. Okay, why did I not jump? Give me the rupee. There we go. And there was a rupee over here, too. We're gonna get that. Welcome to the ice cap zone! Real! I needed that anyway. Okay. Did you play that one where the guy says kaboom and sploosh? No, we are going to do that, though. Okay. Oh. We're gonna do some of the quests on Outset Island, but we are also going to grab a thing from the Deku tree real fast. Now that Silent Hill 1 is done, what are you thinking for monthly streams? I don't want to go right into Silent Hill, but I am thinking about, like, a few things. I think just because I have things happening tomorrow, I'm thinking I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, but I think, like, it'll resume next week. It's just like I don't have an idea. I had some ideas for one-off streams, but I was like, oh, I'm not feeling well. I think, like, after the thing I have to do tomorrow, I'm just gonna end up sleeping all day. And I also added this quality of life mod that makes, the Ballad of the Gales go faster, too. Okay, That's fine. I'll just do this. And let me equip 2 things for us. This will just make it easier. I was trying to avoid them. There we go. Tomorrow I'm filming for a thing. So I don't wanna like commit to a stream and then not feel good. I thought about like Monkey Ball for a one-off stream, but like I don't know. I don't want to schedule it right now. If I come up with something, I'll probably schedule right after this stream. Alright, where is that thing? There's like one glowing fairy I need to grab, like a forest fairy I think it's called. I need it for a thing I have to do. There it is. Got it. Let me de-equip that to make sure I don't accidentally do anything with it. This is the one where Deku Tree has massive jowls. So Squid Rumble is finally adding a Metal Sonic 3.0 Squid. You know what I'm thinking? You're thinking of Shard. You're thinking of Shard. Alright, so my real name will just come up randomly. So the name most people know me as is Dan. Like, that's what most people know me as. My real name is a Greek name. So it's... like, my real name is extremely Greek. So it... and it'll come up randomly one day, but I like it coming up authentically rather than me just saying it. So we'll wait. Cursed question, if the King of Red Lions eats something, where does it go? We don't need to know this. Alright. I won't do... What was the first thing you said? Okay. My real name isn't H Squid, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this. It's that way, right? Yeah, that's right. Cursed answer, it goes to poor. That's funny. Roman Reigns voice, my real name is Dan. Joke's funny just to me and you, Ion. Okay, so that wasn't right. Hold on. Okay, it needs to be just pure west. Alright. Oh, does it need to go east? Hopefully no one else has snowstorm issues. I had, rainstorm issues. All my power went out when I was sleeping. That's weird. Why isn't that working? We'll come back to this. I'll erase this one. I gotta talk to this guy. Would you like to become my research assistant? Sure. Sure. Alright, so I gotta take a picture of a guy who is, I know who I have to take a picture of first. Triple H looking man! He does! Alright, I have to follow this guy. Two weeks ago, you got 2 feet of snow and Jesus. Hi, April. This guy can't move faster. And I can't, like, get close to him, because then he doesn't want to do it. Alright, I'm just gonna wait where I have to take the photo. Because he's gonna take a billion years to walk there. Is he still on his way? Yeah, he's taking his sweet time. I just have to wait for him to get to the mailbox. Because I have to take a picture of him putting something in the mailbox. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Do 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 do. I want to make sure I get it right. Because I've seen people say it's a little specific, like the photo I need to get. Is he about here? Yeah, there he is. Amy Rose, professional spy, puts Ruse to shame. Damn it, did I miss it? I hope I didn't miss it. I hope that counts. Meanwhile, let's talk about that bum perfect cell jobbing to metal. It was fun. I thought the animation was fun. That, like, the letter was out for like a second, so I'm hoping that counts. I got him bending down, so I'm hoping that's enough. You bastard. Oh, damn it. Now you better saunter your ass down to this mailbox expeditiously. I didn't hear what you said. I guess because the letter wasn't in frame, it didn't count. Let's try a different angle. This is how LA Knight must be feeling. He takes so long, too. This is ridiculous. Let's get rid of the bad photo. Is it? Yeah, it's picky about it. I think the letter has to be in it. Because I know also if he sees me while he's walking there, he doesn't do it, and it takes longer. Where is this bum? Taking your sweet ass time! The other two are easier to get. I know the other two are much easier. Come on. What's up with your eye, man? This is gonna take 10 decades. I'm gonna take all 3 photos right here. Because I know exactly what to do for the other 2 photos. Okay. Okay. Take this one. Got his ass! We're gonna get that one too. Got his ass! You pesky little brat. Nobody understands how I feel. Do you hear me? Nobody. Not you, not anyone. Wait. Try to tell me that you do understand her completely. Oh, really? How about a little test to see if you really do? I want you to show me a picture of the first perfectly round, pale thing you can think of. If you show me something that's exactly the same as my favorite thing, then you win, and I'll acknowledge. It means you understand the work of my heart and mind. It's quite simple little riddle, isn't it? Now bring it back. Okay, he wants the moon. The moon is what he wants. It's definitely this one. Okay, he does like it. They say love is blind, but what could he be thinking mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though. He though for he reminds me of myself back in my innocence of my youth, memories of those bittersweet summer days coming rushing back to me, but I digress. Very good, young madam. I must congratulate you on passing the first test. I promptly take this photograph and use it most efficiently. Second, my command. Find the most... I need to get a picture of someone coward, like, get acting scared. Hold on. I know what to do. I was trying to roll. Take the picture of them. I will as soon as I... Okay, where is he? It's that guy. Alright. Check this out. I smashed that shit over his head. It's like, take this out. Get pranked. Last one, my final one. Open your heart and mind, listen to what I say. Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and woman whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet for reasons unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass by each other in the road, they each steal a brief, furtive glance of one another, but they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer for the sake of the town and my own desire to help these poor souls. I shall become Cupid, archer of love. These two are timid burglars in the house of love, and you must capture a pictograph of them thinking their furtive thoughts. And young Master Amy Rose, if and when, hope beyond hope, you manage to complete this third task, I shall make you my #1 pupil. Does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young madam. I know exactly what to do. Maybe they're already out there. Alright. She's one of them. I need to find the second person. I don't know what his pathing is, though. And I can't be too close because they'll look at me. If they're looking at me, it doesn't count. Yeah, there he is. I need his ass to walk up. He's a little bit faster than the other guy, so... He's still taking a sweet-ass time. Bro, go talk to your girlfriend. So there's a point where they look at each other, and I need to get that exact moment. Children, leave me alone. Get on the bench. Bye, RC Shaggy. Thank you for coming by. Okay, now they're leaving me alone. Amy will help everyone get together except herself. This is the canon character trait, I think. Come on. Yes, okay, you're coming up now. I need these children to get out of the way. Look, a giant hedgehog. Please. Got your ass. Got your ass in 480p. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love here. There. This dude's weird. This is wrong. Even I, who have lived in this town for so many years, did not realize in the slightest the extent of their passion. You have done well, Amy Rose. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most of it. What are you using it for? Complete all the tasks I have set for you. I have no doubts about you. Okay, you should be able to take this from me and upgrade my... Yeah, you should be able to upgrade my pictograph thing. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and come back. Because he's very in his own moment. Well, good news for you. He's going to blackmail everyone on the island. What just happened? And with that, I have the deluxe Pictobox. This man is a proboscis. No coins for me? Alright. And now we're gonna use the Song of Passing, because we're gonna get some stuff done at nighttime. Okay. Okay. First thing. Alright. I'm gonna talk to her first. Shh! Take off, go away. Alright. I will take a picture of the moon. But I need to be a snitch first. When I was little, this part always gave me a lot of trouble. Alright, she just went up. Damn it! Hi. Damn. What do we think happened when Amy was playing that song the past time? She just knocked unconscious. Yeah, okay. I have to reset it. Amy be snitching, yeah. I need... This is to get a bottle. I want to get an empty bottle. I want to get all the empty bottles in the game. And I'm bribed to not snitch by being given an empty bottle. Come on. I know... Like, I know you just caught me following you, but I need you to put that in the past. You can trust me. Trust me. Empty bottles are worth more than gold. This is true. Everything in my being wants to break the pot. I see you. What? No, it didn't count. It didn't count. It didn't count. Okay, that's fine. Pranker. Suddenly saw a big hedgehog with a sword follow you. You'd be paranoid too. Okay. Gonna prank her real fast. That's bullshit! I thought that would count. That's bullshit. Okay. Do I have to wait for her to open it? I want the bottle. I did get that picture of you, though. Caught in 160p. Yeah. This bird is going nuts. Got caught in 4K. This is also shorter than I remember it being, so I'm not totally tripped out about it. Alright. The cat noise is so funny. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going, and... Okay, let me look up, like, what is the condition for the bottle, too. Because if it's, like, because it could be something weird. about it. So, all right, bottles, find all 4 empty bottles. There we go. And okay, it doesn't look like they have the thing open. So that's fine. Okay. Okay, I think I have to get her while she's doing it. Okay, because she turned around and left. Okay. That makes more sense. So I can't stop to do a bit. I can't do a bit. I have to run in and get her while she's doing it. I thought I might have to wait, or that it would, like, refresh for her to, like, turn around and check. This is gonna take... This should be the last one. Amy looked like a customer, and the girl ran away out of fear. You've fallen for this 3 times. You startled me. What do you want? Heart is racing. You scared me. Wait, are you... kind of creep that goes around at night just scaring people? That's just plain mean. Who do you think you are anyway? An ally of justice. I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't stolen anything. Well, yet. Please let me go. Just an impulse. That's all just a bad idea. Why won't you say anything? Does this mean you're mad at me? Could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led me to this moment? Please, you owe me that much. Sure. I was once the richest little debutante in town, did you know that? But one day that monstrous bird came and took me away to a place called the Forbidden Fortress, where I was locked away and held... Oh, it was awful. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last bit of our family fortune gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now, every day from morning until night, I'm busy working for the open-air shop. So as you can see, I'm at least trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that just tug on your heartstrings? What do you say about the tragic events of my pitiful life? It's kind of funny. That's terrible. And to make matters worse, for some reason, I still convinced that slob Maggie was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie, of all people. Makes me so mad, I want to do something terrible. Grr, do you understand my plight? Very well. Then you'll let me go? Unfortunately, no. But why not? Because I'm honest. It's true, I know I'm quibbling over nothing, but being poor so weakens a person's very soul. But it's time I quit making silly excuses for myself. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. I'll never do anything like that again. Ah, what an amazing feeling. I've let all my worries in my heart. Wow, I actually feel so refreshed. Let me at least thank you. Take this. Just came in, you saw the Metal vs. Cell video. Yes, I thought it was fun. It's like that. I didn't see the thing. I washed up unsure, so I picked it. Don't tease me like that. It's a tiny bottle made of crystal clear glass. It's so beautiful. I wish my that's sad. I wish my soul could be so beautiful. What am I saying? When you live in poverty, you can say the cheesiest thing without blinking an eye. So I guess it should. My followers start. Goodbye, little ally of justice, and good luck to you. Bye. Thanks for tonight. So Squid, I'm having a hard time finding specific stories in Fleetway because of the format. So I wanted to ask, how would you describe Ebony the cat's personality? I'm thinking. I can also just send you the stories. You got an empty bottle. It's what I wanted. I could send you some specific ones. There's one with Knuckles, and there's the ones with Fleetway Supersonic. She's like very friendly. I'm trying to think of how I would specifically describe her. Let's take a picture of the moon. Would you prefer I just try to describe her to you, or do you want me to actually find stories so you can get your own vibe? Oh, I don't want... No! Where's the moon? There it is. Gotta get it perfect. Gotta get it perfect. There we go. And I'm gonna talk to him. And I say yes to both. Okay. My read is that Ebony is, like, very loyal to her friend. She like, sees the best in a lot of people. That, like, even though she knows, like, knows Fleetway Supersonic's past, when it looks like he's gonna reform, she, like, trusts and believes in him. Trying to think of other... I think that's, like, a good way to put it. That's how I would put it, at least. Why is the moon kind of yellow? Dinosaur on the moon. Let's try to get the windmill going, because there is a quest with this. So it's not east or west it needs to be. Let's try south. Or north. Let's do north. Imagine it was the moon from Majora's Mask. Okay, I don't know why north works, because it's... Okay. There's a handful of things I need to do here. And drop. Switch to arrows. I think I also need to get this. Okay. Was it intentional to play this on International Women's Day? It wasn't, but you can pretend it is. Now, the great thing about this weekend is that there's been some really good wrestling events, like, for International Women's Day, because they've like been booking a lot of all women's show, and they've all been really good. There's a good couple ones today I really liked, and CMLL did their all women's one, I think last night. It's very good. Come on. Obliterated! Okay. Oh no. She's gonna jump off. I don't want her to do that. Come on. Yes! Okay. Blind. Yeah. Amy, this is why Amy's wearing glasses in the new art. What makes wrestling fun to watch if it doesn't have giant monsters? In AEW, there is a lucha dinosaur. There is a lucha dinosaur. His name's Luchasaurus. Yeah, the glasses art's very cute. Oh, do I have to do that during the day? Oh no, it's here. Let's wipe my bit. See if I can get a better photo of the two of them, because I think I have to take a photo of the two of them. I mean to think, yes, I first started searching for pictographs that recorded True Beauty, 10 years ago. How interesting. Who's there? Well, what are you doing here? Were you trying to give me a heart attack? How'd you get in here? Why, I never noticed you. To take the finest of pictures, you must spend your... He has no reaction to this. What? I'll have you know, I've only come here to have him take a pictograph of my exceptionally beautiful kid. I've been a huge fan of pictographs for a long time now. You're canceled, buddy. So don't go taking this the wrong way. Eight Squid, have you read, like, Sonic the Hedgehog? And of course I have. Yeah. Alright, you talked about the dinosaur wrestler from AEW on the Destroy All Monsters tree. Yeah. And, like, if you watch, like, CMLL, which is, like, Lucha Libre, it's, like, it's all, like, Super Sentai level stuff. So, like... There's lots to like. That guy's canceled. Oh, you're canceled, buddy. Alright. Oh no, it's backwards, I think. That's exactly right. It's the pictograph I'm looking for. He loves the moon. He's sad. Bullshit is that? Yes, yes, you were an inventor who purchased the sale at last. With those funds, I've been able to reopen my stall. That my pool is not an instant success. In fact, it's rather deserted. I think the tragic turn of events is due to the fact I don't have a wide enough lineup of products. For if I am fully honest, I only have one product. Put another way, I think my stall would do much better if I could only stock rare items that people can't get here in town. Yes, yes, that is what I need. then I would make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, it would be like taking candy from rich babies. No, not even that. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part to help develop this town to a happy place. Yes, yes, that's the proper perspective. Oh dear me, if only I had a young partner, a real go-getter. Small request. Oh dear me, my dreams are fulfilled. I knew you would understand my plight. My stall is kind of a general store that makes money from selling. Yeah. Yeah, I just need a trade. Taking candy from rich babies. I had to pull up a map. I have to, like, know where to go. Well, first... let's get that final bottle. Let's get that final bottle that we need to get. Beetle chart, this is it. Alright. I'm gonna get him. Why is he getting canceled? He's getting canceled because he wants me to he got me a bunch of blackmail, and then I just got blackmail at him. He's canceled, buddy. What is the chest you unlock by fixing? Oh shit, I forgot. Well, okay, I'm already halfway there. We'll come back. Let's just get this, and I need to go to that chest. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me of that. I totally blanked that there was other things I needed to do. How's the boat jumping? Is Amy just lifting it into the air with her super strength? She's just doing it. She's built different. Come on. Stop. Let me on. I wish to purchase your wares. Let me on the boat. What do you think of this? Alright, got the last bottle. That was most of my money. How much is the heart piece? 950 rupees. No thanks. Bye. Okay, we have all the bottles now. Yeah, the sailing is much faster since I installed the brisk sail. Alright, let's go back and go to that chest. Let's not forget that time at IDW she lifted a giant hammer from a mech. While Silver Elf, Amy did most of the work. I love that moment. That moment is so good. And diagonal. Shark. Oop. Okay. We're gonna switch the wind. We're gonna speed run switching the wind by just doing that. Okay. And now I'm gonna go up there, and I should be able to just jump off the hillside and get it. Come on. What enemy music is playing? Oh! Odd. Squid, when are you gonna play Sonic Mania livestream? What day? I don't know. I probably will. It's a piece of heart. How many do I have right now? I'll schedule it when I have an idea of when I want to do it. Let's get the boat respawned right. I think I did everything I have to do in town at this point. Like, I have the color Picto box. I have... Yeah, I think I got everything here. Only thing on screen is Amy. Enemy music plays. Clearly Amy's the threat. That's funny. Alright. Okay, I need to pull up a map for this side quest, because we're going to try to get this one done. And then we're going to also try to do the trading sequence right after that. And then I think we've, like, knocked out a majority of the big side quests. Okay. So it's be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think I can do that. That's pretty easy. I think using the hammer. Get back to using the hammer. Let's go back to doing things the way we're supposed to. Bad. Alright. That was quick. Alright, let's try to speed through this one real fast. Huh. Alright, and bottle. We're gonna load up. We're just gonna load up on water real fast. Loses freshness after 20 minutes after that. I think that's 20 real world minutes. Oh, you don't let me load up? Okay. But I think I can do it with the new sail. I think we won't have to worry about it with the new sail. We're gonna go as quickly as we can. $20 is pretty unforgiving to hit 8 different islands. Okay. First one is... we gotta go... wrong way. This way. Can we do this in 20 minutes? I know in the HD version, they, like, made it easier. So, like, that's kind of nuts to me. Okay, where's the goofy little guy I need to help? Oh, I gotta go through a dungeon to help him? What the hell? What? I've never been here. I've never completed this side quest, but I figured, like, oh, might as well. Gets me a heart piece. What kind of nonsense? Why'd I do that? Okay, there we go. I might need to switch to the leaf. Okay. Oh, switch to the fire arrows. Why did I do that? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Speed. We gotta speed run it. Okay. Back to the boat. What's the darkest story in Archie Sonic? They kill off a lot of characters. I gotta think about that for a little bit. Okay, so right next to Outset Island. Oh, I gotta switch back to the sail. Yeah, I gotta come back here. Okay. $20 is a steep time limit. I'm trying to think of the darkest story in Archie Sonic 2. Because I want to think, like, actually, like, dark, and not just, like, they did something tasteless I didn't like. Mina getting shot is a pretty rough one. Okay, and now we can adjust. And now we need to go over to... or the one where they genocide. That one, too. Mecha Sally's pretty dark. I'm just still thinking, like, in terms of presentation, I think Mina getting shot with a gun is pretty rough. What would happen if Archie Sonic was canned into the games and the lawsuit happened? I think they would have been more willing to pay Ken money. The egg grapes were messed up too. The egg grapes are pretty messed up. Okay, we're one away. Okay, where is the silly little guy? Show me the silly little guy. He's on this island, but where? Is he, like, on a back part? He's not here. Dark Mobius is pretty dark, too. Okay, so not there. Not there. Okay, maybe it's around the back half of the island. Where is it? Top right of rocks behind the head. Okay. This is so fast. Okay. Off. Oh, you meant like literally on top of the rocks. Okay. Let me get up there. How do I get up there? There we go. I feel like Knuckles would be catatonic after seeing... I think Knuckles would be proud. I think Knuckles would be very proud. Maybe it's this way. And we're gonna... just change the wind direction real fast. Because I think I can make it like that. Okay. Damn. Okay. Try that again. Damn. Fuck. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to... How do I do this? It said top right above the rock's head. Why doesn't Tweety move? Because it's replacing something in the game that doesn't move. Am I maybe supposed to have the hook shot to do this? Wait, hold on. I think they marked the wrong spot on the map. Yeah, this is the wrong spot on the map. Hold on. They wasted my time. Let me look at the... Okay, so it was G3. Yeah, it's not this one. It's... They wasted my time a little bit. It's not this one, it's above this one. The tutorial thing was wrong. That's funny. I am gonna be a little spiced. They lied to me. And for what reason? Wasted my time a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta come back there for the dungeon. I want to see if I can get this done first, though. I was gonna say, if it didn't count because I didn't target him, I was gonna be pissed. Adam will be your Navi. Okay, where do I go next? Because now I have to double check the guide to make sure it's not lying to me. It's at Great Fish Isle, which is in D2. Okay. Is that lying to me? No. Okay. So that one is right. Okay. Hey, listen. Played this game a long time ago. Yeah, did you play it like this though? Did you play it like this? Okay, where is our silly little guy? He's up there. Get the silly little guy. Get him! How come Sonic swam in earlier issues of Archie and they changed it? It's an excellent question. I think it's just because because I think like the writers weren't provided like a list of Sonic traits, and I don't think like, oh, he doesn't know how to swim was added to like their knowledge until later. How can you be in 8 different places on opposite side of the oceans in 20 minutes? Probably closer to 10 minutes now. Yeah, excellent question. I don't think it counts warping, but I'm trying to do it with just the brisk sail because I already have like the big speed boost. So I'm hoping that's just enough. And if I fail, I'm gonna go back and do it again. Sonic swam in the really early Archie comics, yeah. Where is the silly little guy? Show me him. Show me him so I can give him the water he needs. Also in Sonic X. Well, he runs underwater in Sonic X. Oh, well, I guess there's also that whole episode. Yeah, when... Well, that was sheer force of will. IDW fans would hate me for saying this, but Archie's better. So, my opinion of Archie, and I've said this a few times, Archie has lower lows, but higher highs, but I think IDW is consistently of a pretty good quality. Like, I like... the Archie stories I love are... I love more than IDW, but, like, the Archie stories I dislike are, I really dislike them. That's my opinion. Sonic also ran on a stream of sand particles from his shoes in Archie. Archie is so fun. I'm more than halfway through. I might be able to do it. I can't believe the tutorial thing lied to me. That's crazy. Top 3 characters of all time is Dante. I assume Dante from Devil May Cry. Susie, I'm assuming from Deltarune. And then Ray, I'm assuming Ray the Flying Squirrel. Now, see, it bothers me when Archie fans think they can get off dismissing Fleetway for being weird. Yes, it is weird. I feel like we should be friends. I feel like Archie and Fleetway fans should be friends. Like, Fleetway I would describe as, like, the most comic book friendly introduction to Sonic comics, because it's like, the people writing were clearly fans of comics, which is why you get, like, Judge Dredd references in it, or references to Steve Ditko and Jack Kirby. But, like, Archie is its own breed of crazy. Well, I think Fleetway is this, like, normal comic crazy. Is Fleetway somewhat similar to Archie? They're different vibes. Like, definitely different vibes. All right, where's my silly little guy? I think you can get into it's like Fleetway takes like they both start the same, where it's like we're gonna do a funny little gag comic, and then they both diverge and like we're gonna do serious stories, but in 2 very different ways. Yeah, like, if you ever seen the Brian David Gilbert video on the Sonic Bible, um, that inspired a Sonic guidebook in Europe, and it pulled a lot of info from it. And so Fleetway shares a lot of DNA with the Sonic Bible, if you've ever seen that Brian David Gilbert video. So, like, Robotnik's real name is Kintobor, and he went insane and changed his name to Robotnik. Stuff like that. Like, they have, like, an origin story for Sonic and how he got his speed in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. Sorry, what? You mean the Sonic Bible? So everyone gets thrown off when I say the words the Sonic Bible. But in, like, media, a series having a Bible is a very normal thing. It's just basically the guidebook for doing stuff. Like, Adventure Time has a Bible. Where it's just like, it's the descriptors of what needs to be in the series for the series to be itself. I don't know if I'm on the right island. It says I should be at Eastern Fairy Island. Where is that? Let me look at the guide. Where is Eastern Fairy Island? They lied to me again. D6. No, it should be here. Okay, I might have missed it. Oh, no, it's the little thing over there. Hold on. You dare question the words of Johnny Lightfoot? So, every series, it says the Bible. Every series has a Bible. That's just the important thing to know. It's not, like, out of the ordinary. Like, every series has it. They lied to me again. Come on, come on, come on. I literally have 2 more islands to hit. Okay, 7, 8, 7, 8. Okay. I love when Amy Rose... Are you questioning the words of the mighty Jimmy? I love that Aqua Teen clip. It's so funny. Grandmaster Shake, I think, is, like, one of the funniest deliveries in, like, all cartoons. Like, I think they need... What does that mean? What does that mean? Why did it do that? It's Grandmaster Shake's voice actor. I think it's Dana Schneider is the name. I think they should make a Sonic character just for Dana Schneider to voice. The Y gets the money, G. Okay, it's still forest water. It's not normal water. I don't know what that cutscene was. I don't know what happened. Mother and child aisles. Is that right? Hold on. It'd be B7 or no, B2. Yes, that is right. Okay, it's two. There they are. Where's my silly guy? Where's my silly little guy? Do not make me do a quest to get to the silly little guy. I am literally one island away from completing this. One more island. We just gotta hit one more island. That I was Carl is another one of my favorite characters on Aquatine. I like resonate with Carl on a deep level whenever he has to deal with them. It's so real. Please, please, please. If it gives out now, I'm gonna cry. If it gives out right before I pour the water in, I'm going to freak out. Why? This is evil! This is evil! I'm right there! That's evil! This isn't fair! I know it's not gonna do anything, but... I'm sorry, this isn't your fault, but I need someone to take my rage out on. I have a 20-minute time limit to do this quest, and if you didn't know what was happening, I have a 20-minute time limit to do this quest. The guidebook lied to me, and I wasted a bunch of time, and then I got to the final part of the quest, and then it, ends right out. I was so close. That's painful. Might as well puzzle solve this island? No. We're doing it again! And we're gonna do it with warping this time. We're gonna warp this time. Well, hindsight's 20/20. You need speed like speed running, yeah, and I need to not be lied to by the guidebook. Leave me alone. Are you allowed to warp? I don't think it unwaters the water. I just wanted to see if I could do it without warping with the sail. And I was close. I think I would have made it if it wasn't for... I'm a little salty about it. I'm a little frustrated. Ironic having a crash out after talking about Carl dealing with Aquatine. Yeah. Water issues. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the magic potion because I want to refill my magic. I'm gonna refill that, and then I'm gonna get the forest water, and then we're gonna speed run. You can just reach into my pocket and take them. Like, to be honest, you know what this is. And make me my potion maker. Okay. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna get it, and then we're gonna immediately run. I don't think it counts pause menus though. The Koroks are like the little Sonic Frontiers guys. They are little guys. H-Good, imagine we can wish for anything, like we can beat the level or beat the game. That would be nice. Potion maker, make me a potion. How long has Amy had her bird friend in this mod? I think since end of last stream. But time is a mystery, so I might be wrong. Alright, run. Attempt number 2, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna completely... I'm the one doing it! I'm definitely gonna crash out! Run. Okay, we gotta keep going. Up. Come on. Every, like, little delay, like, starts driving me crazy. Sonic goes to Sonic Drive. Let me in. Okay, I switched to the, yeah. You think if Tangle got insomnia, she'd ask Lanolin to repeatedly hurdle over her so she could count? That would be funny. Ooh, this is wasting time. I think that would be really good. I'm hearing it with like the voice intonation of the clip from Always Sunny in Philadelphia where it's like, "Do you peel this apple for me?" "No, I'm not gonna peel this apple for you." Plus 10 seconds. Okay. And I think I should warp to Outset Island. I think that'll be faster. Ash, are you gonna get Willow Nightingale to officiate your wedding? Hi, Snack. You just missed me fail a quest by 1 minute. Okay. I think we can make it. Hi, Eggman. Eggman, what are your feelings about Wind Waker? Operation board game. the egg timer emoji stressing me out. Okay, Great Fish Isle. Okay. Let me up. Chopped Amy. She's got hair. I can't blame Amy for that. It's my fault. It's my fault for failing. If anything, I failed her. I think I'm gonna make it this time. I think I'm making much better time. I think I'm making very efficient time. Have I played the Operation board? You mean like the one where you touch the sides and it goes bzzz? Yeah, I've played that. If only Amy could do chaos control, this would be much easier. This is true. You have a lot of faith in me, Andrew. You have a whole lot of faith. Run. Okay, and then I gotta warp to the Tower of the Gods, and it's 5, 6, 7. We're halfway done already. I don't know if it's more efficient to swim this part. No, incorrect. Swim slow, run roll faster. Okay. So Amy is probably stronger than Cell. He's got a lot of faith in me. Imagine you were playing Sonic in The Legend of Zelda, and Sonic has the ability to run fast and run on water. I want this. I do want this. I think that'll be a very fun way to play. North. 5 minutes left? Don't tell me this! Don't tell me this! I don't think pause menus count. I don't think loading screens count. I'm hoping all the warping made it, like, cheated it a little for me. It's Stack! Sheldon! Did you just see the icon in yellow? Everything counts, including the clock. Counts down. I know I made much better time on this because less silly things happened to me. No, other way. Why is that flipped? Why is that? I don't... Okay, and now we can just head east. Okay, let's move a little bit more towards the center. Oh, dude, I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed. Did the game freeze? No. Okay, it almost froze. I was gonna get so mad. I was gonna get so mad if the game Gross. Do a panic save. This is true. You want to continue playing? Yes. The lag counts down the timer, dude. Don't tell me this. Why is the ghost ship here? Of all the times I need it, it's not now. Arr, be the Flying Dutchman. Okay. Just... And now we just need to head north. We just need to head north. Please. I mean, this is the last one, but the last time, the second I set foot on the island, the quest ended. This is fitting weather for this. Whoa! But was it worth it? Was it worth the cost? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to, yes. I did it, though. I did it. I have to go back in now. I don't know why. Like, my body took control. Okay. That was funny. Now, what's on this island? Nothing. Well, something. Oh, do they just keep spawning? They just keep spawning. When Amy get a bomb, she has a duck. Alright, let's blow up the rest of the rock. Oh, no. That's okay. This is one more. Nothing. Nothing in there. What even is in here? Do I just have to beat them all? Oh, pretty big money. Okay, I just need to beat it. How do ducks still get blown up? You've never seen a duck before? Let's just do this. Bye, Darth. See you next time. Isn't it waves of bad guys? That's what this dungeon is. There's still more enemies. Wonder what I get. Ooh, a piece of heart. That's pretty good. Someone should clip. Someone should definitely clip the just it like not red like it the quest failing the second I got on the island. Someone should clip it. Alright, we're trying to decide what the best next thing to do is. If we should do the trading side quest, or if I should just try to complete some island challenges. I think I might be... Do I even have enough money to do that side quest? Hold on. Because I know it's like I need an amount of rupees for it. $20. Okay. I need a total of 560 rupees to complete this quest. Alright, so let's just check out some islands first before I do that. You remembered something you wanted to share? Sorry, Amy, I can't give credit. Godzilla, Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, Godzilla, Rodan, and Anguirus, Kong is Carl, and Ghidorah's the Mooninites. Would that make Gigan and Megalon those other aliens? Like the aliens the Mooninites are always fighting with? Have I been in here? Hello. Yeah, I don't think I've been in here yet. Bird ass! That's Space Godzilla. Okay, so now I think I've maxed out my rupee. Bird ass! Let's just load up now. He's so sad. Bird up. The funniest part about this message I'm reading, the I would daters, I have no clue if this is Adam reacting to something from previous stream, or if Becky has grabbed the controller and is typing that message, because both things can be true. In this episode, Amy kidnaps a fairy. We're gonna get this whole map unlocked eventually. Becky organically saying it, Adam watched last VOD and let it happen. I don't even think I went to this island. I don't know what's up here. Adam character for Amy to kidnap. Look, times are tough. Times are hard. It's a recession. What does the sign say? Head west to reach Mother and Child. Okay, that doesn't help me. Bombs. What's happened? What's up on this island? I don't know this island. In this episode, Amy and Jetta use chaos control to water plants at obscene distances. Wait, hold on. It's the sploosh guy. Yeah, step right up. If you have confidence in target shooting, why not give it a 50 rupees? I'll do it. Sink 5 pirate ships in the horizon. You only get 10 shots. Okay, I gotta do left and right also. Okay. I think that might have been too high. I've already failed. I'm not good at this. 1. That should count. The what guy? You know his name. He's on the other island. Well, I might as well waste these last two because I can't get it. Oh well. No. I embarrassed myself. Yeah, turn around. There's probably like an actual guide of what degrees to put it at to hit each one, but yeah. Oh, I know what this one is. There's nothing really to do here. But I want to get it marked with the fish. There it is. You don't know who that guy is? You will. You will. He says the word sploosh. Let's check out a few more islands. That one's like a base. That one's boring. But we'll just get it marked real fast. We'll go to another one. Hi, thanks for coming by the stream. I think I got it. I think I got it. I got it one. Okay, no, I missed it by a little bit. Okay, we're gonna... Hot take, Archie Sonic is faster than Game Sonic, but not stronger. Is he a fish or something? No, he's just a dude. 20 bucks! Come back! You are literally a sentient boat. You cannot let me drown. Are you a Sonic channel? Yes. Can you tell? Can you tell? Yeah, I post a lot of Sonic lore stuff if you watch my shorts. And then I do long form stuff every once in a while. You should take side notes for what treasure spots you pull up to so you don't come looking for them later. I should do that. Let's head south. You don't see any Sonic on the channel, really? Who's my profile picture character? That is my channel mascot. That's me. So, it's an image my spouse drew. Like, my spouse drew me a channel mascot, like, very randomly, and I like it a whole lot. So I've been keeping that icon for a very long time. 50 rupees, that's good. Alright. Gotta line this up. The bird's invested too. Yeah, I do mostly Sonic content. I try to branch out into other stuff every once in a while. Imagine she fishes up Razor by accident. That would be funny as hell. H-Squid is a kaiju? Yeah, it's like a robot dragon. Thank you, Stack. I appreciate that. I love that Sheldon designed it. I already marked this one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Treasure hunting is your favorite part of Zelda games. It's fun, especially because I have to get up like 600 rupees to do this training mission. Not the trading mission. So, this is the most efficient way for me to do it, outside of just doing the little island quests. I think I might have a thing up there. Ooh, no, wait, I want to get that. You do Sonic content, but your profile pic and banner aren't necessarily related. They're related to me. It's me. It's my channel. It's not Sonic the Hedgehog's channel. Thank you, Mandamar. I'm sure Sheldon, if Sheldon's still in chat, I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear that. Thank you. sure he's hacking it right now. China has successfully killed the Wither. What could this possibly mean? Come on. $1. That doesn't help me much. What I'm saying is you could have a Sonic character OC of yourself to watch. I do have a Sonic-fied version of it. That's on the banner. There's a more Sonic-styled one on one side of it. That's like, if you see the full piece, it's like it's modeled after adventure art. But I like to talk. I like to talk about comic stuff too. So I don't like to put myself as to what just one type of thing, because every once in a while I'm like, I want to talk about this comic book. Petition to put Squid Soda in the comic. I would love that. There are other creators who've gotten cameos in the comics, and I'm like, oh, I would love it, but I don't want to be weird and ask about it. So I just want, if it ever happens, I want it to happen naturally. So I'm like, but I'm always like, oh, other creators have got it. I want it so bad. Like, the one example I can think of off the top of my head is that, Bobby Schroeder, she runs the Tumblr blog Thanks Ken Penders, has written a lot about Archie comics, also is the game developer behind, Super Lesbian Animal RPG, which I might stream one day. I've definitely thought about it. She has a cameo in the Chow Racing arc, and I'm like, oh, I would love to get a cameo. Do you think they might have asked to be in those comics? No. I see them act surprised. They get like a DM after, like, hey, look, you're in the comic. It has to happen naturally. I'm never gonna ask for something like that. Like, if it happens, that's really cool. If it doesn't, oh well. What if your OC met Sonic? So, like, my dream thing is, like, because my OC's a robot, is, like, just to have, like, my, like, Sona's head, like, in the background of Eggman's workshop. Like, that's what I want. That's, like, what I want more than anything, is just, like, my Sona's, like, decapitated robot heads to be in the back. You think with all the negative press Ken gets, more people will talk about how he sabotaged SatAM Season 3. There's a lot of things that sabotage SatAM Season 3, though. It's not just him. If you talk about the movie, though, the movie that was going to be the finale to it that was being pitched, yeah, he sabotaged that. He sabotaged that one big time. But Season 3... Season 3, I think one of the big things that sabotaged that was them selling, like, material without, like, Sega's permission. What's my favorite video game? So there's a couple games I replay annually. So Sonic Adventure 2, Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Brothers Melee is something I like pick up competitively, like at least once a year to start playing it competitively. I really enjoy that. I like streaming it sometimes too. This one's silly. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 is also really fun. Eggman would just be throwing parts around for a robot, and then a head resembling your OC could be... That's what I want. That's what I want, but I never want to ask for it, because it feels weird to ask something like that. If it just happens, it happens, but God, it's like, it's on my, like, bucket list of, like, things I want. Trying to think, there's a lot of games I really like that I'm like, these are, like, my favorites. I can't pick just one. It's hard to pick a single one. Halo's a good one. I have the Master Chief Collection on Steam. Maybe I should stream those at some point. Okay. I'm glad I got the spell thing. You have Tony Hawk Pro Skater 300. It was like my third game, and I love that game to bits. I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. That's one. I should play Forza, because you talk about it a fair bit. I should try it. The only racing game I ever really played was Midnight Club Dub Edition 3, which I loved the soundtrack for, and there were, like, cheats you could put in that made you play as Ghost Rider, and I liked that a whole lot. Let's see. Where are the other things? So there's 4. Okay, so maybe like this? Okay. Let's try this then. There we go. Alright, so that's 4. I haven't played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, which I think is very funny for me to say when I love 3 so much. Ooh, now down a little bit. What's Ghost Trick? I've seen other people play Ghost Trick, and I've seen Derek specifically play Ghost Trick a fair bit, and I'm like, oh, I should play this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Stun on him. Stunts, 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 stunts. 100 rupees. That's not too shabby. Now the question is, how do I get this fire? How do I get the... Oh, do I have to kill the birds? Is there something up there? And 4, you can skate around the map with no time limit, and the missions are separate. That sounds really fun, actually. Gotta get this bird. Where is the bird? I should stream the Metal Gear games also. Can you ice the fire? That's a good question. No. I'm assuming it's related to the bird. Maybe it's related to the pots, because they only come up when I'm further away. Come on, come up. That's one. It's going to be so cool if you play Metal Gear. I should, probably. Give me the rupees. I think there was a hint in the cave. Let me look down at the sign again. Because I thought completing that was going to turn it off, but it gave me 100 rupees instead. Alright, let's read the sign. To the living, light the 6 torches and dive down to the sea floor. Guide the lost spirits of the boat that forever wander in darkness. For Ghost Trick, there's a remaster on PC. I should probably pick it up. We'll come. I did that by accident. We'll come back to this one because that does look like a quest thing to get. So we'll come back to that. Would have some more islands to check out. Well, I sure did that. Where's my boat? Oh, there's my boat. Well, you're a little late. I'm already leaving. How would someone react to getting out of a hole only to turn around and fall? This has happened to me in real life multiple times. This would not be a first-time experience for me. This is something that's happened a few times to me in my human experience. I gave you my bait. I showed you my bait. Please respond. Can I even get on this island? I don't think so. What do I mean by that? You know what I was referencing. Yeah, Halo DS was a thing that was pitched. The footage you see when you look it up isn't real. The footage is modded GoldenEye, but it was a project that was really pitched at one point. Mean to me, and for what reason? Not GoldenEye. It's some 007 game that's modified. I'm trying to remember what it was, because I know when the footage was coming out, it was like the footage was obviously faked, but like the project was real. Why is Tangle the best character in IDW? I feel like that's subjective. I know plenty of people who also like Whisper a whole lot also. Oh, we're golfing. So you tell me there was a legit chance Master Chief could have been in Smash? Yes. I feel like that's still a possibility. Because Microsoft is more cool about their IPs getting used for other stuff, so... Can I cheat this a little bit? Hold on. If I... Okay. Legitimately, who is my favorite IDW original? That's a hard question, because there are a lot of characters I like. I'm trying to think, because it's like, it's more that I have a couple different ones I could pick. You're telling me that Halo DS is a real project, but the footage is fake. Yes. This is true. It got leaked, and then people were like, yeah, and this is what it would have looked like. And it's like, no. Oh, I'm stupid. I know what to do. Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. Damn it. I had one lined up pretty well, too. Master Cheese, my favorite Halo character. He is. Someone draw Master Cheese. Smoke the leaf. Okay, if Cheese was Master Chief, what is Cream? What would Cream be? Jewel is a good character. I'm like thinking, and I think like my favorites are either gonna be Whisper or Surge. Just between those two. But I also really talk up Kit a whole lot, because I like the idea that like Kit was like, he was set up to be like the, oh, he's so sad, don't you want to fix him? And he's like the real evil one. Dab. Dab. Dabbing. I'm dabbing right now. I'm gonna freeze you. Cortana. And it's funny because that's a reverse of their dynamic. Surge and Starline are your favorites? That's a fair one, I think. I just have to wait for this one to die. Damn. There we go. Yes! I'm dabbing again. I'm dabbing again. MIB posted a video an hour ago about the Godzilla X Power Rangers figures. Get out of here! Kill the fish, please. Bug! Bug! I didn't even give them a chance to explain themselves. Gotta be rupees in here. Now, this better not have reset the puzzle. I will be a little I don't think it's reset, but I'm so afraid if I miss this jump and it's gonna be like, actually, you have to do that all again. Instagram has an obsession with Little Caesars, and I completely agree with them. Who's that dude? You see something. He ain't seeing shit! He doesn't see shit! Get out of here. More treasure charts. Alright, so I just don't have these two marked. I'm gonna get you. You will know my wrath. Alright, let's... Nope. We're gonna do one thing back at the home island, and then I think we're good. Because we've been streaming for a little bit. I just want to do a stream a little bit long because of the technical difficulties at the beginning. I still feel bad about that. Why does that fish look so creepy? Can't help the way he looks. Lagging or frozen? Frozen. Okay, we're good. Get the soup. I have the soup. I want to get... There's a thing up there that I want to get. Oh, also, I need to steal Grandma's life savings real quick. Get to steal... More soup. Increase the soup. Yeah, I have not taken Grandma's life savings, but yet. Let's save real fast, just in case it does freeze. Sorry, what? You heard me. Campbell's chunky. They'll know my wrath eventually. I'm like Machiavelli. I need my enemies to think I'm dead. Amy, do you know why I'm so broke lately? Don't worry about it, Grandma. Don't worry about it. I have not watched Knights of Guinevere yet. I know a lot of my friends have. And I know all of them like it. Hey Cannon, thanks for coming by. No, it's been 3 hours, but I'm here. I appreciate you dropping by. This game does not have Shadow Link, unfortunately. Don't worry about what happened to the rupees, Grandma. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Bro is terrible at weeding. Should I have to pull them up by their roots? I gotta teach the weeds a lesson. Okay. Okay, I think... Yeah, I think this is the correct way to do it. Because there's something I can lift with the power bracelets now. I had things binded to the wrong key. I was pressing Z instead of Y. Jump. I was like repeatedly pressing Z. I'm like, I wonder why it's not happening. Is my controller broken again? Amy shows. I think it's very funny, the idea that Amy's not trustworthy with money. I think it's a very funny idea. That she's trustworthy with everything else, but that specific thing, nah. It's a very funny idea. I did. Would you believe me if I told you I did the opposite thing? That I forgot that I rebinded the leaf? And I did the same thing again. And watch, this doesn't even work. Watch my thought process for how to get over to that big rock head over there doesn't even work. I wonder if that's even the right spot to jump off, though, because I don't have a straight shot to it. Okay, he's looking at it. What does he have to say? If I could fly to the top of that rock. Okay, this is the correct spot to jump off. I don't think my wind direction was right. I don't think my wind direction was right. Am I gonna make it? It's gonna be very close. I made it! I just made it! I just made it! Imagine this game put modded so you can play Toon Link. Yeah, but who would play as him when I can play as Amy with her canonical strength? I'm gonna crush my house real quick. We'll see the big pig. The savage labyrinth. Deep in the never-ending darkness, its way to the golden shard Seek awaits. I already got... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Let me dump this water real fast. No, I wanted it... Whatever. No, I want to do Y, and then this... No, this can be that. And then... Let's do that. That seems to make sense to me. Yeah, no, this is right. Petition to make the stone faces look like big. It's good. Who knew there would be so many items located, prophetic items located on my home island? Imagine Amy was so strong that she just destroyed the earth. She could do it. Yeah, I don't think they give me any items in here to, like, heal. Let's switch to bow and arrow real fast, because this will... They don't even drop their little jellies. How many enemies are there? It said endless, but I don't think that's correct. Who put them on the ceiling? My favorite place to eat. That's hard. Hard because it's like depending what I'm on the mood for. Come on. They don't drop any of their delicious innards. Oh, they make me fight the ghosts in here. I'm not gonna have the weapon to actually kill them, which will be difficult. Have you head of the fish? What do you mean have I head of the fish hat? What do you mean? What could this possibly mean? Do I like Wendy's? Wendy's is alright. Come on. Open up. Come on. Jeez Louise. You got a little hidden at the end. How is the silence so deep? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Are you ready for St. Patrick's Day? I need to get a Reuben. H-Quinn, who is the fastest, Sonic X or Modern Sonic? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this question. I've never thought about this. Holla holla gadala. So this is just like, it's like an enemy rush and just keep getting money from it, I guess. It says it's endless. The fastest is whoever the writer wants to be the fastest, this is true. I think it's a reward for clearing like however many like parts. I think it's funny, these things get one-shotted. Let me keep my stick. They did not let me keep my stick. The fastest of Chris Thorndyke's the writer made Sonic sprain his ankle. This is true. Does this dungeon end? It did say endless at the beginning, but I assume it's gonna let me out at some point. I'm gonna deal with these guys real fast. Am I gonna see the new movie Hoppers? I've seen some stuff about it. I'm pretty bad about going to the movies. Why the fuck do you have your hammer? Because I do? Why wouldn't I have her hammer? Your cat has kicked you out of the room. He didn't know I had her hammer? Her hammer is a very important part of this mod. So many lizards in chat. Why is it all lizards in chat? Why there's so many? I want to know this too. Bugs. About purple lizards. What about them? Much to consider. Pizza? Why is pizza here? Lizard meme from Hoppers. I don't know. I don't know. I'm unaware of this. We're making big money moves. Look at this. Look at all the big money moves we have. We have over 1,000 rupees. Now, chat, do we take the money or do we go on to the next level? What do we want to do? Do we want to call it for the day or do we want to go on to the next? Get the money. Because if we leave, I'm probably going to call it for the stream because we have been streaming for a little over 3 hours. Next level, next level. I've not heard the lizard meme. Keep going. Okay, I've heard... Show me the money. It's pretty even. It's pretty even. There's checkpoints every 5 levels or so. Take the money. I think this might be the checkpoint though, so I think... Okay, so this takes me back here. I wonder if I go back down, if it's gonna put me right at that one again, or if it's gonna... No, it makes me start it over. Okay, we'll just do these 5 real fast and take the money, and take that additional money. We're gonna speed run this. When I saw checkpoint, I was assuming that, like, that meant, like, oh, I'll just be able to get back to that one. But it's like, no. It'll give me some extra money for doing these up again, I think, so we'll just call it for now. We'll probably redo that again. We'll never stop. Homework for you. Listen to the lizard meme and say what you think next stream. We have to do it all in one go. Yeah, so maybe not the thing to do at the end of a 3-hour stream, but maybe next time we'll do the whole thing. Also, listen to King Gizzard and the Lizard. What do any of these words mean? What do these words mean? Not enough purple lizards. No more meme. No more. I think this should put me at the checkpoint. Purple Homer Simpson. God, I forgot about Purple Homer Simpson for just a moment. Oh, I got uppercutted into the stratosphere. They killed each other, though. Purple. Purple Homer Simpson. Purple. I need to get a soundboard just so I can, like, play the Purple Homer Simpson sound. Purple? Purple Homer Simpson. Thought of a comics question for save for no, you hit me with it now. I'm about to try to go sell some stuff to Orca, but... And then I'll probably end it right after that, because I'll forget to do it if I don't do it right now. House of M. Wanda says no more memes. Not now. Okay, so he's gonna teach me a new sword trick. Which I won't use because I keep using the hammer, but whatever. The bird bowed too. That's so funny, though! You've mastered the hurricane spin. As you've made our long-held dream come true. There's nothing left for me to teach you. What if we just hit the master over the head with a hammer? What if? I don't think I ever thought to learn that in the original game. That's so funny. I love this model. I know people were making fun of it for being a little bit janky looking, but it's so cute. It's very cute, I think. Have you thought about any Archie comic arc that you think would look well, the interesting set in IDW? I thought the Iron Queen would be neat. I think that would be neat. I think Clove and Cassia's story could very easily translate over to IDW. Clove and Cassia is the one that immediately jumps out, but that could also just be because I want, like, a resolution for that story really badly. Are our pupils touching? Let's find out. No, they don't touch. They're partitioned in the middle. Amy does have a spinning attack like this in Sonic Adventure, and she gets dizzy afterwards also. It's prophetic, really. This is a very good mod. I like it a lot. Does it use my magic? It does. It does use my magic. The magic meter is behind my microphone, so I didn't see it. What are you doing? I don't know who you are. Leave me alone. Where is Beetle's boat? Orca teaches Amy new masterful attack. He just watches her start spinning around the island at random. She's practicing, he knows. Let's find Orca's, or Beetle's shop real fast. Beetle, where you at? I want to give you exorbitant amounts of money. I'm gonna buy a bunch of bait from you.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, am I full on it?
Bye.
Yeah. New mod idea, mod the Orca for Sonic Adventure to look like Master Orca. That would be really good. And before we save and end it, before we call it for a stream, excuse me, thing I just want to point out, Big Pig. Unleash the hog. Big Pig. I'm very pleased with this. What happens if I do this? Hit with sword and regret decision. I'll do you one better. I missed. Unstoppable! This is what my fairy was wasted on! This is the true final boss. Taking his sweet time. I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck. Big Pig. Big Pig! So, Amy, what'd you do in the other world? I hit a big pig. Alright, let's return him home. Go into a house and it'll reset? Oh, okay. What step of the speedrun is big shenanigans? Alright. Alright, we're gonna go into a house just to reset the island, because we certainly moved that pig. Is the pig back up there? Wouldn't it be crazy if he was gone? Like, oh no, I unleashed him. You made it back. The pig you caught for us has really grown since the last time you saw him, hasn't he? You better believe it. Really put on the pounds. In fact, I had such a hard time getting him over the fence, I don't think I'd be able to do any more without an assistant. But look at you. You picked him up as if he was light as a feather. It's unbelievable. You know, Amy Rose, it doesn't seem like you've been... Yep. Eat pig. Wait, hold on. We must investigate. Can I make the pig clip out of bounds? Damn. There must be an exploit. There must be something. There must be... They become one. What are they doing to me? They've become one. It's like the Cronenberg movie. What happens if I... No, he's calmed. He's calm. He's immediately calmed by his oneness with the man. So the hammer makes him a little bit madder than the arrows. But no, he's still calm. Whoa, how did he break free? How did the... You must become one again. They must become one. Nintendo oh, he's mad. Nintendo knows what I'm doing and they're counter-programming me. Alright, get in. Okay. I think we should go there. Thank you everyone for coming by. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I'll post up stuff if I do. Thank you everyone for coming by. I really appreciate it. I got insane at the end. Apologies for the technical issues at the beginning of the stream. That shouldn't happen again. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. I don't think I've ever showed off with this mod that it changes the title screen too. There's Amy. Alright. I'll talk to y'all next time. See ya.